Hey guys, today we're going to go through headlock escapes. So we don't see a lot of headlocks because the back take is really a possibility. When you head throw somebody, you really don't have that far underhook, and they can, if they pop out, they're going to take your back. But people still do them, so we should know how to escape. So if Jody gets me in a headlock, let's see, right here. So she's going to have one arm around my head, and usually they'll grab my tricep and they'll be pulling it up like this. I don't like that. Let's turn just a little bit. I don't like when my arm is pulled up. I don't like when my arm's under her arm. So what I want to do for sure is try to face in and get this elbow to the mat. Okay? Even if she grabs both hands on my head, whatever, I just want to get on my side and get my elbow to the mat. Now I'll work in here if I can, and I'll try to get a frame. This is a good protect yourself move just from the pressure, because this can be really miserable, especially if I let her flatten me out and I don't have that frame and she gets in close. It can really be miserable. A lot of pressure on the neck here. So we work this in and we make a good frame. Okay? Now, if any of you wrestle, you'll know that one of the escapes we do is we walk our feet towards their legs. You know, and this can be a race, because Jody would keep walking to stay perpendicular and pulling on my head, you know, so it's hard to catch that. But in jiu-jitsu, the guys aren't always thinking about that, or if you're fast enough to catch them. One thing I do is I block with this elbow a little bit to keep them down, so as I make progress, they stay there, okay? But when I get close to parallel, I reach up and I hook their leg with my top leg. Now, take this arm, grab her shoulder, and I'm going to start turning her towards her back. Think about scooting your hips underneath. So I take my other foot, this one, and I push on the mat to push myself under her and come around. Once I come up, I'll show you what we're going to do in a second when I come up. So let's do it from the other angle. So you're facing that way. So I'm going to do the same thing again, but I get off my back, I work my elbow down, I get my frame, and I've got my pressure to relieve here. Now I'm going to walk through her legs, hook. Which leg is that? Why are you next to each other? Okay. So I hook her leg, now I'm going to come out, hook her shoulder, and push and roll underneath. She gets her hand locked, because guys aren't going to let this go. If they don't let go, if they do, great. Some guys are still going to hang on and be stubborn. We're going to keep this. I'm going to walk my knee next to her butt or her back, take the other leg, and step over into triple mount. Now I take this arm out, frame across her chin, lock my hands together, and now they can try to hang on, but I'm going to push through this. As soon as that breaks, I take this arm home. We can come around for arm bars, I can come in, use the Kimura, but I'm out and I'm in a really dominant position. So that's what you want to do with that headlock. That's the first escape. So you walk parallel, hook the leg, and roll under. Okay? Headlock. Oh yeah, you're on the right side. So second headlock. This one, be nice to your partners, but if you're in competition, don't worry about it. So we're in here. She's got me. I got my frame, and maybe I can't catch her. I've been chasing, and I can't get that leg. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to move this way. I'm going to move my legs out to perpendicular, use my frame to prop her head up nice, then I'm going to come up and hook it with my outside leg, and I'm going to push her away. That'll break her grip, and now we're in the option again. Do we want to take the Kimura game and start playing that? Do we want to come out, take her back, and get... There's all kinds of options here when we end up with this, okay? So again, it's I call it a leg cross piece. Let's go this way. Okay, headlock. Run the head. Okay, so again, we're here. If she's grabbing my arm, I really want to get on my side, get this elbow down, make my frame. Maybe I'm chasing, I can't get her hooked. So she's walking away. That's one thing that helps. She's walking away to keep me from hooking her. All of a sudden I walk away too. That gives me, the further away I am, the easier it is to push this out reach up and grab. And now I'm just driving my leg down, and this arm is stuck kind of behind my head, so I keep it when that happens. And now I've got this arm. 4 different options. Whoops, I just kicked her in the face. You okay?
Yep.
She's still conscious, so that's good. So those are a couple escapes from the headlock position. Sorry about that. It is a contact sport. I appreciate her putting up with me, letting me use her as a technique demonstration smarty. Not a dummy. Anyway, so let me know if you guys have any questions. That's it for today. Thanks again, Jody, and we'll see you guys next time.